it's Katie. Welcome back to For My Vanity and welcome to a Boxycharm unboxing. This month is a huge box. It came in another box because it was so big and I was like, oh my goodness, did they send me like the deluxe box or something? I peeked inside here and I added up the value and it sounds like just a regular box. I really do wish, and maybe they do. Maybe I don't know this because I've only just ever gotten the regular box, but I wish they would kind of put something on here that was like premium or deluxe or what, luxe, premium, and normal, or the regular whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's a regular box, but I was just shocked when it was this large. Like, this is a big box. Oh, and my address isn't on here, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, it's a big box. So if you guys are ready to unbox this, we can just jump right in. I am going to be briefly addressing the Boxycharm drama, and I was going to do it at the beginning, but I know some people only are here to see the unboxing, so I am going to address it at the end of the video. So if you want to hear my thoughts on all the drama that happened, I feel like last month it was really kind of exploding. It's kind of old news and blown over, but I'm still going to address it. Just wait till the end of the video and I'll touch on it. But let's just jump right into unboxing this month, March's Boxycharm. If you hear any little noises while we do this, Levi is sitting in his little chair playing with a toy. I did want to say that the theme this month is pretty edgy, and per usual we have all the info on the back here, and we're just going to open it up. I'm just going to leave it here because it's, like I said, it's huge. Oh yeah, I forgot. I usually try to mention this because if you are new to Boxycharm, then you may not know this. But what I receive is the regular Boxycharm, and you can sign up for $25 a month. It did have a little price increase. I think it happened like in November of last year, but it is $25 a month and you get about 5 full-size items that are supposed to retail at least, I think it's at least 100 or 150 or something like that. But yeah, I always have my link down below in the description box if you are at all curious in signing up. It is an affiliate, so I do receive commission if you sign up through it, but it's no extra cost to you. It's just a way of tracking them and for Boxycharm to be able to see how many people I refer to them. But yeah, so now with that out of the way, let's just jump in and see what's so edgy about these products. Okay, first up, I have the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. Ooh, an eye cream. This retails for $70. It's supposed to deeply quench the delicate eye area with this nourishing cream. I've heard really good things about Murad. I've only tried a handful of their products. It's in this little jar. How much does it have? This seems like a lot. It has 0.5 fluid ounces, so half an ounce. I feel like that's a decent amount for a eye cream. Yeah, $70, definitely a lot. I feel like the most I've ever paid for an eye cream is the Dermalogica Stress Positive Eye Lift. I want to say this is $80. 70, it's expensive. So I hate paying that much for something that only goes around my eye area, but something that I feel like eye cream definitely makes a difference. I've tried to buy more affordable like drugstore options when it comes to eye cream, but I can tell when I switch because the lines under my eyes and the dryness under my eyes get a lot worse. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I will definitely use it. Like I said, I've heard good things about Murad. I've tried a handful of their products, not a ton. Okay, next up we have something from BECCA. This is the Glow Gloss in rose gold. So a lip gloss for $22 is the retail value, which is just a couple dollars cheaper than the box. So if you kind of think about it, you pay this and a few more dollars and then everything else is just bonus and free. What you talking about over there? Yeah, here's what it looks like. This is a really pretty gloss. I don't know if I should open it. It's a really pretty color. Definitely a color that I would be open to trying. And the shimmer in it isn't too big, which is my preference. But I don't need more lip products. So I'm going to keep this closed and I'll include it in a future giveaway that's coming up very soon. Okay, next up is this Farmacy Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm and Very Cherry Clean. Okay, I think it was just screwed on wrong. It was lopsided, the cover. Oops, I forgot. They always include a little spatula to scoop out the product. Are you ready for a nap? There is the color, so that's cute. It's like a pink color. I have tried their Green Clean, the green one. I think it was their original makeup cleanser. Did we get it in a Boxycharm? I feel like we got it in a previous Boxycharm, and it was fine, but I found that it didn't take my makeup off as well as other cleansing balms that I've tried, so I've never been tempted to repurchase. Something to note, as we're going to get into a little bit when I talk about the drama, I'm recording this video a little backwards. I did the drama part at the beginning while I was holding him, and then I figured, now that he's happy, I can unbox it. But anyway, something to note is that this product was made exclusively for Boxycharm. So I don't know if they have Very Cherry Clean available on their website at all, or they used to have this available, but this product that's in Boxycharm was made exclusively for Boxycharm. So something worth noting. Did I say this retails for Okay, that's funny. This isn't on my sheet. Okay, I think they gave me the wrong card because I have something from Kat Von D on here. I'm supposed to get an eyeliner, but I didn't see an eyeliner in here. So I think I got the wrong sheet and I got the Farmacy instead of the Kat Von D product. Let me see how much the Green Clean is so we can see. $22. So a couple dollars more. The Kat Von D was only $19. So I am glad to get this over the Kat Von D. I was supposed to get the Anti-Precision Eyeliner, which I'm a precise girl when it comes to my eyeliner, so I'm glad I didn't get that. And this is definitely practical, and I will definitely get my use out of it. Hi. Yeah, are you tired? I just laid Levi down for a nap because he seemed pretty tired. So anyway, yeah, let's move on to the next product, which is from Spongelle French Lavender Body Wash Infused Buffer. This retails for $16, and it's basically supposed to be a buffer brush with body wash infused into it. Now I do have one of these. So I feel like I won't open this one until I try that one because that one's a lot older. I forget when I got it, months ago, probably a year ago at this point, and I've never used it just because I think it's weird. I don't know. Something about it, I'm always like, ooh, I don't know. Like, for me, I think, you know, after I'm done taking a shower and I set it on there, is it going to get all funky and whatnot because it's got soap in it and it's so damp and I don't know, I just feel like it'd be very messy, and there's no, as far as I know, there's no place to like hang it to drip dry, so I just don't know where I would set it, but I really need to just figure that out and give it a try because now I have two products and I'm very curious about it. I'm wondering if it would help streamline my shower routine. I can definitely smell the lavender through it, but it's a neat concept. It's very unique. I'll give it a try. But like I said, it retails for $16. I can't say I would ever buy this though. I feel like that would get expensive quickly. Yeah, it says our patent technology provides a guaranteed number of 14 plus washes, which is very broad, 14 plus. Anyway, but still with 14 plus, if you know, shower every day, you're gonna have to buy one of these every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know, that just seems like it would get expensive. Okay, the last product in the box, so I did not get the Kat Von D. That was a mix-up for on my card. I just got the wrong card. But this last product is a palette from Boxycharm. It's called the Hello Charmer palette, which is cute because they say that in every box. Okay, that's really cute. So it looks like this. It's like a matte palette, but it has like Boxycharm hashtags and Boxycharm handles on it, and that's the shiny part. So like the whole palette is matte, but they have the words in a shiny finish, and then the Hello Charmers is slightly raised. Very nice looking, and it feels really nice too. So here is what the inside looks like. That's a nice palette. I feel like I saw it online or like on their Instagram and I was like, oh, that's so neutral. But in person, like this shimmer here is stunning. It's like pink, but it has blue and silver and iridescent kind of glitter in it. This is a purple, very bright kind of metallic looking shade. This is a pretty gold too. So yeah, I think the only kind of con with this palette is as I'm looking at it, there are only 5 mattes, and they're all very neutral except for this shade, which is a little disappointment because I like to have fun mattes to work with as opposed to just fun shimmers. But yeah, that is the palette. I don't know if I'm going to use this at all just because I have so many palettes right now. I'm literally drowning in palettes I'm trying to get through right now. I just got the Smoky Glow palette in the mail a couple days ago. I have the Neon Drip on my eyes today, so I have a lot of palettes right now. So that's why I'm kind of like, maybe I won't try this out. Okay, those were all the products. So per usual, let me very quickly go and do some addition. Okay, so we got 5 products in this month's box, and the retail value for all those products together was $169. So almost $170 value that you paid $25 for. So yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I think that's a pretty great value. I'll definitely use this up. I get great use out of a makeup melting balm because I do my makeup every day, so I need to take it off every day. Might try this. I don't know. Might try this. I'm definitely going to put the gloss into a future giveaway. I'll hold on to this for after I get through my Dermalogica eye creams, and then this palette is in limbo. I haven't decided quite yet. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these unboxings. Now that we have gone through all the unboxing, let's go ahead and jump into my thoughts on the drama. I recorded this in reverse order, so I know I have now since put Levi down for a nap, but in the video I'm going to be holding him because I recorded that first and then I did the unboxing. Okay, so now that the unboxing is over, let's move over into discussing kind of just really briefly, I'm not going to get too in-depth, but just touching on the drama that has been happening regarding Boxycharm. Now I know last month when I posted my unboxing, I said I reached out to my contact at Boxycharm asking her a couple questions and I would touch on it in my next video, and at the time of filming this I still haven't heard back, and I don't mean that in any kind of like, oh, they're not answering me, because if you think about it, like, I'm a very tiny YouTuber and I'm sure it was just probably an oversight or something on their part. I'm sure they get tons of emails and whatnot, so I didn't even reach back out a second time because by the time I'd given them enough time to reply, I had kind of looked into it some more. I had watched JenLuvsReviews videos on it. I think she's done 2 videos regarding the whole Boxycharm drama. Levi's in my lap here. So watching those, which I'll have them linked down below so you guys can watch them as well, really answered my questions and kind of eased my mind, so I just didn't bother reaching back out and saying like, hey, did you get my email or anything like that, and I just let it go. Now I've always been aware that oftentimes, or not oftentimes, but there would be times when you get a popular item, the chances that it was an older product were pretty high, and I know some people would often complain if they get something in their Boxycharm that's like, oh, I could get this at TJ Maxx, but if you think about it, Boxycharm gives it to you so affordably priced at $25 for all these full-size things. They can't, you know, everyone's got to make money in this whole thing. Both the brands that are being featured in these boxes and then also Boxycharm as well. So for me, whenever I thought about the products in there, it never bothered me if they might be a little older or just maybe not as popular and they're trying to move stock. It kind of made sense to me. Same as with all these brands that are doing mystery boxes now. You know, I know Jeffree Star's is very popular, but there's a bunch of brands that do these mystery boxes. Oftentimes the stuff in there are products that might not be as popular, or they just have excess stock that they're trying to move, and this is one way they can do it. So that's kind of in the same vein as I see Boxycharm, is just not helping these brands out, because like I said, they're a business, everyone's making money, but it's a way for brands to move product and also, you know, get more exposure with potentially a different audience by putting their product inside Boxycharm. And another thing that I wanted to point out is I feel like the only reason this is Boxycharm drama right now is because for some reason the beauty community has been hyper focused on Boxycharm recently. I don't know if it's because there's nothing huge going on amid the like top tier of the beauty community and there's no really spicy drama. There's no like Dramageddon 3 or whatever happening, but I feel like in recent months people have been kind of hyper focusing on all the products that come in Boxycharm and really focusing and paying attention. Not that that's a bad thing, but I just think that the reason we're seeing all this like, oh my goodness, what is Boxycharm doing, is because people are very aware. Because if you've been subscribed to Boxycharm for a while, and I was thinking about this when all the drama was coming out and talking about these like the fascia, what is that, fascia moisturizer that was like supposed to be worth $100, and someone found out that it was like this no-name brand that said it was $100, but they probably bought it for like $1 each. That's been going on for a while. I think it was 2 years ago. I did a video kind of summing up my Boxycharm, like from the whole year, all the boxes I got. Do you guys remember the Butte Basics Bronzed and Go? I'll put the picture here. Do you guys remember that? That was retail for like $50, and that thing was so cheap, so plasticky, it looked like something you would buy from Dollar Tree. No joke. Like, it was so cheap. And I remember getting it, and I think I reviewed it. I can't remember. But I do think I said in that video where I kind of gave my year summary, I'll leave that video linked up here, but I kind of gave a year summary of receiving Boxycharm, and I was just like, there's no way that was worth $50. And I looked into the brand, and that was like the only thing they sold. It was this no-name brand. It was just weird. But my reason for bringing that out is that like this facial, whatever cream or moisturizer is nothing new in my opinion. Like they've been doing it. And for me, I just always saw it as a way to make, you know, to inflate the value of the box. And I just kind of understood it as business. If that bothers you, then I would say definitely, you know, don't get Boxycharm if that at all bothers you. But something I've also been noticing, and I kind of want to throw it out there, is that Boxycharm, more and more in my unboxing, that I notice on the packaging of the product, I'm seeing like the brand name with Boxycharm's name on the packaging, meaning that they made it specifically in collaboration or specifically for Boxycharm. And I think that one way they're doing that is to, A, you know, this brand gets to get their name out there, God bless you, to a new audience, and 2, they probably cut corners to make enough to put in Boxycharm. That's kind of the way I've always seen it, but that's just something I've noticed that wasn't in previous years, like a couple years ago. You didn't see these big brands. I forget what that was, Cypress brand, a really expensive brand with Boxycharm. kind of collabed on the actual bottle. That right there, they're trying to capitalize on the subscription box and the people who enjoy getting them with being able to afford to put their product in there and, you know, sell it to Boxycharm for whatever price they do and still make a, you know, still make a profit, but be able to share it with a new audience and not lose money. Does that make sense? So that's kind of my jumbled thoughts when it comes to all the drama. For me personally, like, I felt like the answers that I found out mainly from Jen kind of going in and answering some questions and then me looking around at the brands themselves, I felt that satisfied me enough. But I think overall, you know, kind of like Jen always says, you have to make the decision for yourself. You have to look into it, decide for yourself what's okay, what's not, what are you okay with, what are you not okay with. And for me, I understand that Boxycharm isn't doing this and giving us, you know, all these products for $25 a month out of the goodness of their heart. Everyone has to make money. These are businesses. So as a makeup subscription, like, community or just the popularity of makeup subscription boxes has become bigger and bigger, brands are trying to capitalize on it. And I guess one way they can capitalize on it and still be able to afford it and still be able to turn a profit is to tweak things a little bit, cut a couple corners, and just change their products a little bit so that they look like what they already have in their line. Kind of like with the Storybook Cosmetics one. It looks like all their other palettes, but it was made differently with different formulas, which for me personally, I feel like if I was a brand, I wouldn't want to go that route, because if someone doesn't like that formula and they want to go and purchase something from their website, they're going to be like, oh no, I've already tried Storybook Cosmetics, I don't like them, and not buy it. So I feel like that's kind of a really, I mean, I guess it's a risk, and maybe they just think it's a risk worth taking just to get their name out there, but I feel like I wouldn't want to do that as a brand, to put a different type of formula than what I'm known for and what I stand behind, a cheaper type of formula maybe just to get in this box. But that's me personally. But yeah, as I said, it comes down to just whatever you're comfortable with. If you don't like these brand dealings, if you think it's a little shady, then, you know, totally unsubscribe and, you know, find another subscription. There's a lot out there, or just, you know, stick to buying the products that you want and, you know, stay away from makeup subscription boxes. Because another thing to keep in mind is that this whole drama with Boxycharm is only coming out because of the, you know, shortcuts that these brands are taking, making a different formula and people realizing it. And I'm sure there's a lot of brands out there that, you know, do formula changes, as we're finding out a lot recently, what with Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, and then who's the other brand that just recently, Nude Sticks? There's another brand that recently changed their, or not recently, they changed their formula and we just recently found out about it. So there's a lot of stuff like that that goes on in the industry. So I don't know, I just feel like it's, you know, yeah, we can harp on Boxycharm, but I'm sure there's many others that are doing it. We just haven't noticed it or haven't caught on yet. But anyway, with my final thoughts, I just want to say I don't want to make light of anyone who has a problem with Boxycharm's business practices. And that's why I say if you are uncomfortable with it, then just unsubscribe and, you know, be done with them. I think you're totally validated in your feelings. I've been reading a lot of like the comment sections of these videos that talk about the drama with Boxycharm, and they're just so polarizing. Some people are like, hey, I don't care, I just want a bunch of makeup. Other people are like, oh, I get it, it's business. Other people are like, no, this is totally not right. So as I said, I think a billion times, we just kind of got to make that decision for ourselves. I'll have the videos down below with Jen's videos, because in her first one I'll have linked, she shows the video or parts of the video from the lady who kind of not started the drama, but her video really catapulted it into the forefront of everyone's mind. And that's the first video I saw about like Storybook Cosmetics and that whole scandal. So definitely watch this video if you want to learn more about it, and then also learn more of the business side of things like Jen was going into, and just how business and Boxycharm and makeup subscriptions often work. So definitely check those out if you're at all interested. But I did want to address that, and yeah, I think that is going to about wrap it up for this video. I did want to say in closing, with Boxycharm subscriptions, I don't know if I'm going to be doing them, or I shouldn't say that. I don't know how often I'll be doing them, and I don't know if I'll be doing them every month. And my reason for saying that is because Boxycharm has been changing up the way they have their PR list, and in months past they just had you on the PR list and every month they sent it out. You never had to like submit links, you never had to do anything. It was just like, hey, your Boxycharm is coming, it's PR, do with it what you will. But a couple months ago they started sending out little, what do they call them? Pamphlets? They're just little info sheets of saying like, hey, here's some points to talk about. And I'll sometimes try to mention them, but I do unboxings every month anyway for you guys because you guys are interested in it. So it didn't bother me that they were sending out bullet points. But starting this past month for April, they're changing it up, and now you have to apply for every month, which doesn't really bother me. I can apply for it because maybe a month I'm going to be too busy, so I won't be able to unbox the box, and that's cool. I can kind of opt out of it. But when I go to kind of apply to who receive the box, they do have a bunch of things you can say that you'll do. And for me, like, I see Boxycharm as PR, so I don't want to have to like jump through a ton of hoops and do a ton of stuff for them for a free box, you know, free $25 kind of thing. Just because if I'm going to like promise a bunch of things, I see that more as sponsored content, and I'd like to have it monetarily compensated, not just with product. So yeah, my reason for explaining all that is because right now the way I'm handling it is I only volunteer to do things that I already would. So when I went on to ask to receive April's box, all I did was promise to do a video, because that's what I do anyway, and they accepted me, which I was kind of surprised. So I am going to be receiving April's box, but in future months I don't know for sure if I'll be getting it, because I have to, like I said, I have to apply for it, and maybe they'll be like, hey, you're not doing enough, you're not getting this month's box. I don't know, but I just want to throw that out there. I don't know if I'll be doing these every single month. So if I am quiet on one month, I'll try to like update you guys on Instagram, but if you don't see an unboxing here on my channel, that will be why. With all that said, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you didn't mind his little talking down here. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button on your way out. That helps me out in the whole YouTube algorithm, and I would really appreciate it. But yeah, with all that said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.